Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's danahbanana. Today I am just doing a simple full face of my current favorites. Disclaimer, these are not new products. A lot of these are products I put down for a while and completely forgot about, and then now I'm like back to using them regularly. It's stuff that I've just been absolutely loving, even if it's a year old or has been out for longer than that. There's like one thing that's semi-new, but most of the stuff is nothing new. It's just stuff I freaking love right now. So yeah, if you want to see my current favorites and see how I got this look, keep on watching. But first, let's ask a question. What is your holy grail highlighter? Like what brand, what actual highlighter, what shade? I want to know. I kind of want to try out a new highlighter. And also let me know like what kind of finish is it? Is it like the wet look? Is it a more natural look? Is it blinding? Let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. You don't have to do it now, you can do it at the end. I know some people complain when YouTubers at the beginning of their videos say, give this video a thumbs up. And they're like, we haven't even watched it yet. Oh, get over yourself. Like it or don't like it. Even give me a thumbs down if you want to. It doesn't matter. Either way, it helps me. You're watching, that helps me as well. I hate people that complain about every little thing that YouTubers do. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Hey, I already did my brows. As always, I hate doing my brows on camera. If you've been watching my videos, you know I've been pretty reliant on the KatVonD 24-hour brow pomade. This just is life proof. It stays on my brows. My ride or die right here. So I'm going to do my eyes first, what's new, and I'm going to prime with my Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. Alright, after I blended out the base, I went ahead and did this eye. Just wanted to get it out of the way. Now, for the palette, I'm using the BH Cosmetics Hangin in Hawaii palette. My last video, I just reviewed this. I am loving this little palette. Lately, okay, so for my original video, I didn't do like a simple look. I did like kind of a cut crease, and it was a little fancy look. But the thing that I do like about this palette the most is that it's very like everyday simple look kind of friendly. Just the colors in it, if you haven't seen it or if you haven't seen that video, this is what it looks like. They're super easy to blend. I feel like it is a beginner friendly palette, and it's just nice size, nice little mirror. The shimmers are unreal, and the mattes are just very blendable, easy to use. Just a big fan of this palette. And this look that I have on right now, it's not like most looks I do. Anytime I use a shimmer, I normally cut my crease or do something of that sort. But lately, I've kind of been liking just like, I'm still a fan of cut creases. I'm still a fan of all of those extravagant looks. But lately, I've just been liking like a simple, like, do my eyeshadow in 5 minutes kind of look. And this is great for that. So, and you said you wanted to see more looks, so I kind of thought I would keep this one like beginner friendly, super easy. I'm not going to talk through it, but I will show you what shades I'm using and how I create this look. It's nothing special, don't drag me please. It's like a basic look, but I'm really, really enjoying it and enjoying this palette. So yeah. For eyeliner, I'm going to use my Essence Super Precise Liner. This is my, not just a favorite, this is my holy grail. It's black, it's matte, it lasts forever, it's waterproof. There we go. Now I'm going to talk about these lashes I have been obsessed with. I recently got these, and I mean, I've worn them about 5 times. They're still in perfect condition, and I'm obsessed with them. They are perfect for like smaller hooded eyes if you don't have like huge lid space. I don't have the smallest amount of lid space, but it isn't the biggest, that's for sure. I definitely have hooded eyes, and these are amazing. They're by Kiss. They're the Lash Couture and the Naked Drama collection. I have them on my eyes, that's why they're not in here. And this is in the style Tulle. I'm not sure how to say that. I have never loved a pair of lashes this much. I need to stock up big time on these. These are the best. And then also by Kiss, I have been loving their i-Gloo Premium Strip Lash Adhesive. This one, sorry if it looks a little dingy, but I've been using that nonstop. It is the strongest hold I have ever used in a lash glue. I do like Duo, but I ran out of my Duo and I saw that at CVS, picked it up, not going back. Not going back. Cannot believe I haven't tried this before. I think it is new though. I think it is. It's the i-Gloo by Kiss. Best glue ever. Best hold. It's dries down not super quickly, but you don't have to wait a really long time. Like with my Duo, I wait quite a while for it to get tacky. This one, you don't have to wait long at all, and I feel like it's super easy to work with and apply. But then once they're on there, they're like on there, not going anywhere. So that's it for the eyes. Oh, and for mascara, I'm gonna put them on my bottom lashes, but I already did my natural lashes with it. It's the Monsieur Big Waterproof by Lancome. I've been mentioning this. I've been trying other waterproof mascaras, and they're just not as good as this. Like, this is the best for me in my eyes. I also love the regular Monsieur Big. That one is beautiful on my lashes. It keeps it curl. It's just, I don't like to rely on that, especially if I'm going to be having makeup on for more than 2 hours, because my eyes water way too much. So I have to use waterproof. This is the best one I've ever used, and I have tried a lot. Let's move on to the face. So I've been using 2 things religiously. Y'all are probably gonna be like, what the heck? Like, I use a whole lot of drugstore products, but like sometimes, you know, I splurge and sometimes I fall in love with those things. But one that I use to prep my skin, this Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula Coconut Water. This is my 3rd jar. I need another one bad. I use that every single day. I love it. But I also have been prepping my skin with the Get Ready Makeup Priming Spray by Kokie. I really like this stuff. I also use it in between powders just to, you know, add some moisture back in there and get rid of the excess powder because I've got dry skin. So I use that, and then I also have been using the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. So if you follow me on Twitter, and I don't know if I said it on Instagram too, but for a while I hated this. I liked it when I first tried it, and then the more I used it, like when I was putting it on, it would kind of like roll up, and sometimes it would roll up under my foundation. But recently I like used it the other day because I was like, okay, this is expensive, let me try to use it, and my makeup looked amazing and lasted all day, and every day since then I've been using it and it's amazing. I just make sure I extra moisturize, like my skin is definitely moisturized, and it works so well for me. So I'm just gonna keep using it. I mean, I have it, it's expensive, so yeah, and it has that little thing to scoop it out, but I just use my finger. Super hygienic. And I know everybody always says you put too much on, but this, when I don't, like when I just put the like recommended small amount, it doesn't work for me, and it smells like heaven. I'm so sorry that like a lot of these are not new products, but I've just kind of been like going through my collection lately, and this is just like the products that I've been like really loving lately. So for foundation, I am using the Kokie Skin Perfect HD foundation. So this is not new, and they actually have a new foundation, and I'm about to film a review on it. It's the full coverage foundation. It looks like this. It's super beautiful packaging. So I might love this more than this one. I don't know, but I don't know. Like a couple videos ago, I used this and I was like, I love this foundation, but I don't have my shade for year round. Kokie sent me 3 different shades to match me year round, and then I started wearing it more. It lasts on me. It looks good all day. It's not super drying, but I don't get like super shiny either in my T-zone. It just looks super good on my skin. I think it's like pretty dry skin friendly. So this is a favorite of mine recently, and I feel so bad for mentioning like all these old products, but they're still sold. It's not like I'm giving you recommendations of giving you favorites of makeup that isn't even in stock anymore. All of this is still sold in stores or online, so here we are. Now that that's on, we're gonna move to concealer. Another thing that is not new at all. It's the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Concealer. So I've used this a lot, but it's never been in a favorites video, I don't think. I always use it in my Instagram videos when I'm using All Revolution, and lately I've been using it a lot because I was trying to enter the Makeup Revolution PR search list thing. Didn't get it, whatever. So I still love Makeup Revolution. So I was using this a lot to like create videos with their products, and I realized like how good it is for my skin compared to other concealers that I've been using. I love the Too Faced Born This Way. This is like my holy grail concealer. But honestly, I don't have dark circles. I kind of have a little tiny bag under my eyes, but I don't need like drastic concealing, and this one is not super lightweight. It's definitely got some coverage. I'm using the shade C2. Oh, and in the foundation I was 60W. It definitely has good coverage, but I feel like it's one of the more moisturizing concealers that I use, and it doesn't crease bad throughout the day. Like no matter what, I'm gonna have like a little bit of creasing, but this one definitely creases the least, and it just looks really good on my skin. It doesn't make things look like shriveled up. I'm just a fan of this. But this, I've used this quite a bit and I still have product, so it lasts a while and it's super inexpensive. I feel like this is the underrated concealer from Makeup Revolution. Like everybody loves the Conceal and Define concealer. I love that one too. It could cover your sins, but like this one is just better for my skin, for my dry skin, my dry under eyes. I mention this in every single video. It's the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. I use the shade Golden, and obviously I'm a huge fan of this. It's the best powder. It keeps me matte all day, but it doesn't, because I do like to stay matte even though I have dry skin. In the summer when I'm sweating, the humidity and everything just can ruin my makeup. It'll slide off. So I have to use a powder, and this one's just not drying, but it gives me that extra coverage, and it also keeps my makeup put and keeps me matte, but not too matte, like I said. Just a big fan. And yes, I do put it on some of my concealer. I don't go all the way up to my eye because right there is like where it's the most dry, so I really don't set that right there. But also I normally put like eyeshadow there to tie together the look anyway. Okay, I threw on my mascara on my bottom lashes, and I also just added a little bit on the outer portion of my lower lash line of the Aloha shade. This is the second shade I used in the look. Oh, I did spray more of the Kokie Get Ready spray just to kind of soak up the excess powder. And yeah, now we're moving on to bronzer. This is the NYX Matte Bronzer. That's it. Simple NYX Matte Bronzer. This is in the shade medium. I love this bronzer for my skin tone. It's matte, it blends easily, it lasts on me all day. Recently started using this again, recently fell in love with it again, so here we are. But I used to use this a lot and I talked highly of it, so. But that always happens. I always like get new products and kind of forget about stuff I've been loving. Now for blush, this isn't new either, but it's new to me. I recently started using this blush. It's the Milani Dolce Pink Blush, and it looks like a baked blush. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of like baked products. They just last longer on me. To me, they blend better. I love baked products. By pretty much like Makeup Revolution's baked products are the best, and I have been loving this so much. Now, what's next? We'll do highlighter next. I've mentioned this before. My holy grail highlighter palette is the Makeup Revolution Soph X, but this one really comes in close second. Like, it's almost equal with the Soph X palette. It's the BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight Palette. This one, this is such a beautiful palette. Anybody that has purchased this off of my recommendation or has already owned it always talks about how much they love this. It's such a nice palette. The highlights last all day. They are blinding. They're so nice. And I'm going to use this Vivid one right here. I was scared to use it for a while. I thought it was too dark for me. And then I used it one day and I was like, nope, this is perfection. These are like my favorite videos because I get to use my favorite products, so I always like the way it turns out most of the time. Now let's do lips. My favorite lip liner right now is anything by Gerard Cosmetics, their lip pencils, and I'm using their nude one today. So my favorite liquid lipstick, you guys know I don't really like bullet lipsticks. I like liquid lipsticks. I think I've mentioned this before. The Alice Eve Cosmetics, which ones are these? The Liquid Velvet Lipstick. They have a red one that is like my perfect red shade that I love to wear. And now this is my nude favorite. It's like nude. It's a little darker than a nude for me, but I'm obsessed. Yesterday I was raving about it on my Instagram story because I wore it for nearly 12 hours and it stayed on. I didn't reapply it once because I left my lipstick at home and I went and did a bunch of things, and I didn't get home until like later that night and it hadn't budged. It was kind of fading on the inside just a little bit, but it wasn't a touch-up, wasn't even like absolutely necessary. These are so long lasting and they're so comfortable. They are matte, but they're moisturizing and they're so comfortable, and I could not rave about these enough. It is a smaller brand. I do have a discount code. I'll link it down below. It's Latina owned, so that's awesome. Let's put this on. Another thing that I really like about this is that it makes my lips look super smooth. I've got lines on my lips and it's just like smoothing. I don't know. I am obsessed with this, if you can't tell already. So last but not least, setting spray. What's new? The Kokie Set and Forget. my holy grail setting spray, comparable to, I think it's one of the closest dupes I've ever tried to the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So yeah. Okay guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If we have any of the same favorites, let me know down in the comments. Or if you have some holy grail products that you think I should try, also let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell. I love you guys so much. Bye.